different distinct languages that he'd separated it into. But what happened? They finally started to separate out and spread out over the earth and go and live in different places. Interestingly enough, anthropologists know that guess how many languages that they originally was. We actually have what we call different language groups. So I speak English is part of which language group? You know? The Indo-European language group. Indo-European. A lot of the languages from India right throughout Europe were originally one language. And they've, over time, as people separate from each other, they split up and they live in different places and the language changes. So is Australian slang the same as American slang? No, we have our own language, believe it or not. It's not called Australian. We speak English, but we have our own variation of language. As people separate, language changes. So anthropologists say that there was only 6 languages. 6 languages. All the languages on Earth, all the 6,000 languages on Earth stem from the original languages. And the Bible suggests that those 6 original languages come from the Tower of Babel story, where God confused their languages. But you might say to yourself, well, why did God, what was God's problem with them building this tower? They were building the tower to reach the heavens. Well, think about it. When you build a tower, like a big tall tower, what does it look like? It looks like a mountain. It's like building a man-made mountain, isn't it? Right back at the very beginning of time, there was a place called the Garden of Eden. Where did the Garden of Eden sit? Does anyone know where the Garden of Eden was? It was on the top of a mountain. How do we know it was on the top of a mountain? Because 4 big rivers flowed from it. What river flow what? If you want to know where a river starts, where do you have to go? If you want to find the beginning of a river, you go up into a mountain, don't you? The Garden of Eden was up on the top of a mountain. Well, we don't know. It could have been anywhere. But so there was on the top of a mountain. That's where God lived. That's where God lived, was on Mount Eden. I mean, in the Garden of Eden, on the top of a mountain. And so what were they trying to do? They were trying to build a man-made mountain to kind of get back to God. But they were trying to do it their way. They were trying to do it their way. And that's not what God's plan was for them. And so it's interesting. I think in our hearts, as human beings, we all try to recreate our own Edens, don't we? We want to go back and recreate your own Eden. Like, to think about it. I love planting plants at home. I want to create my own Eden at home. Human beings are always striving to recreate Eden in some way, you know, create a new Eden for ourselves. But the promise that God gave us is that he wants to recreate an Eden for us. And he's recreating an Eden for us that he wants to invite us to become a part of. And it's an Eden that he's creating for us. It's going to be better than any Eden we can create for ourselves. Man-made Edens are kind of like a man-made mountain, right? They're second rate at best compared to what God can make. And that's a promise God has for us. So yeah, interesting little story. When I think about the Tower of Babel, the problem was they were trying to recreate Eden on their own, you know, a man-made Eden. But God is saying he's going to recreate Eden for us and inviting us to be a part of it. So I think we're ready, Tony, to start the food. So we want to have a prayer? Yeah? Okay. Let me say a quick prayer for you guys, and then we will get you guys in to get some food. If you want to bow your heads. Dear God, just thank you for today. It's rainy outside. It's cold, but we just pray that you would just bless us and bless everyone here and help this food to help everyone. We pray in your name. Amen.
Okay, thanks, Matt. We're gonna carry on for those who are going to be going out at the moment too, because we do have a lot of other prizes. And for those of you who have just joined us, welcome as well. Glad you could join us. So it's, would you believe it? You know, when it's raining outside, it's actually sunshine inside. Yeah, you didn't know that, eh? The sun, when it's rainy outside, it's sunshine. It's, don't you have a heart that is sunshining? No. Okay, let's make a start. Anthony. Anthony, yeah, we're good to go. So we followed with, oh, you talk to your son. Okay, and then we have Trisha. We have Kathleen as well. Kathleen, if you can make your way on out. We do have other prizes that we can sort of, or we could keep it to ourselves. So no. Oh no.
I can't eat most of that anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, we do have some. I've opted to make some really simple, easy to answer questions. Make them harder. Okay.
You're saying they're easy? Oh, here we go. That's some easiest ones.
Yeah, they're easy.
So which prizes are we giving away, Tony?
Yes. Okay. I want to. You give it out, and I'll actually you answer. You give the questions, and I'll.
He
chose this
coffee
one.
Beans.
Coffee beans. Do like coffee. Okay,
Yeah?
you got to win
Okay.
it. You got to win it to get it.
So you've got to put your hand up first.
Yeah, I got them to stand up. So.
Okay. All right. So which planet is closest to Earth? Got to answer the question. No. Which planet is closest to Earth?
Stand up.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that right?
No.
Did you make these questions up yourself, Tony? Earth or the sun? Did you mean the sun or Earth?
That came off the net. So don't shoot the messenger. No.
So,
yes,
so who said Venus? It's not actually Mercury.
Is it?
It's not Mercury. Okay.
Come on in.
He said, yeah, that's right. Closest to the sun is Mercury.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, he's right. Venus is.
I'll meet you halfway. Okay, we didn't go stick with the answer. Yeah, never get it off the net. You don't know if you're getting it right or wrong.
Okay, I know this next one is correct. Okay, he's going to answer the next one for us.
Let's see what we're playing for.
Salted pretzels.
Pretzel chocolate.
Okay,
Yuck.
so
Terrible.
what is the largest planet in our solar system? It's not a planet. Jupiter, correct.
Okay, let's call some more out.
Okay, who else do we have?
David.
So, wait a minute. Wait, who's first?
Those already been called out. Yes, Kathleen. Welcome,
Okay,
David.
David and Peter. David and Peter. Okay. Okay, so what animal was the first animal to go in space?
There we go. I don't know. Let me cheat and I'll have a look at the answer. Did you stand up? Anyone stand up?
No, not quite. No.
Frank?
It's actually a dog. The Russians put a dog up in space.
Who got it?
Who got it?
Pat got it.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, Pat got it. Well done, Pat. Okay. Hold on.
Which planet has a day that lasts almost 8 Earth months? Which planet? Nope. There's a day that lasts almost 8 Earth. Hey, yeah?
Hey, did I give you your answer for the word?
Mars? No. Venus. Yep. Venus. That's this gentleman over here. That's right.
We're going to even it out. Yes. We'll give them small prizes, those who have the big ones.
What do you call a group of stars that form an imaginary picture? Stars that form an imaginary picture. Correct.
Okay.
All right. Choose. Yep.
Okay, mainly because some of our other ones aren't getting prizes, so we sort of, yeah, that's, no, you can actually help, but well done.
Okay. We got the end of those questions.
Oh, did we really? Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone away.
Okay, excellent. Well done.
Yeah.
Let's call some more out. Now, there doesn't seem to be much prizes here, Matt.
There's plenty of prizes.
Are you sure? Okay, let's call out Peter. Neil? Did Peter go? Is Peter already gone? Yes, yes. Andrew, you follow right along with him. Glad to have had you here. Beautiful day. It's nice and warm in here. Maybe I can turn off the heater. Oh, you say it with love?
Not yet.
Love you too.
Not yet. All right. We might go a couple of other questions.
Yes. So let's, while you get the questions, Andrew May.
We find-
Yes. Yes.
Okay. This is some music questions.